What's up, my little pee-pee boys? It's your main pee-pee man over here, your main party main over here. I'm main in partying. Today we're going to do a magpie, something more differently. I feel a little bit under the weather, just going to say it straight ahead, towards you guys, to you in particularly. Dame Herrigskatzel after all. Dakoje. I'm a little bit ill. It is what it is. I'm going to show you the skinning procedure, the tanning procedure. We're going to use the products from Bouten, link is in the video description, but more on that later. And I'm going to show you how to mount the animal. I think there are timestamps in the video. If you don't want to see the skinning procedure, just skip that. If you want to see it, then you can see it. It's here. You can see it if you want to. Skinning. What do you need for skinning? I think I have that corona that the guys were talking about. The corona. I'm not too sure if it's corona or whatever. I'm vaccinated. Hello, soda. Hello, sawdust. You can use borax as well, someone told me in the comments. Over here in Europe, borax isn't that, you can't really get it, so use sawdust if you're in Europe. It's way easier and cheaper, it costs nothing. Go to your nearest sawmill and say, soda please. Then you can get it. And you need a scalpel pole, or a knife in general. It doesn't really matter. The only thing is that you are able to use it properly. So we're going to come a little bit closer. So we're going to fold the feathers apart. There are no feathers over here, and we're going to go down all the way towards the end hole. I'm also going to get myself some water. I got water and put some water on here, and you see you have space and the feathers don't fall into the not good part. Now we're going to make an incision from, I would say, the middle over here towards the anus hole, and if you are on this edge over here, from that breastbone, you can get the skin a little bit towards you so you don't cut into the stomach cavity. And now just squibble away over here. Just squibble away. If you cut into the stomach cavity, it isn't that, or into the stomach area, it isn't that destroying to cut into the stomach area, but you have a cleaner. It's cleaner, too. It's just cleaner. Now we're going to make one side over here, get the skin over here, and use your thumb in a, like this, so you can get the skin perfectly off. Don't use force, Take your time. Everything it's not going to go away. Now, magpies are pretty cool. A little pro tip, if you're already a taxidermist, little pro tip. Magpies have a really thin neck area, so I cut the skin over here. I'm going to show you later what I mean by that, but just a quick tip. If you skin out the head, I'm going to make an incision over here because the neck area is very thin and you can't really sculpt it up the neck, you can't really roll it up the head. So it's easier to make an incision, and then you don't have the struggle to lose feathers. It's just easier that way. Now over here you see that's the bone, the leg. We're going to roll the skin like so. Now you got the kneecap over here. That's the kneecap. You make an incision over here, and then you feel, it's not going anywhere. So you go inside. There is another vein, or not vein. I'm not too sure. Then you go in there. Now wiggle your blade in there. And on the other side there is also one. And now we are all through. We're going to get some more space. Like that. And cut along towards the leg bone. so you don't cut into the skin over here. And that's pretty much it. So I rolled the skin all the way back, and now we're going to, oh, actually a little bit further than that. So we're going to make an incision over here, cut the tendencies. I'm going to leave the tendencies in, or the tendons. I'm not sure if they're even called that, but I'm going to cut that. Other side, there is another one over there, look at that. So if you cut everything, you need to be very careful. Nah? There's a little bone over here that's going to hurt you if you're not careful. And you're going to slip your finger in there and it's going to hurt. And we can cut that off. Separate area, look at that. Cut that off, we don't need that anymore. I just get rid of that joint over here. So you have a nice looking bone. And when I do the cleaning up, I can flush out the bone marrow over here as well. So last week I was in London, maybe I caught something over there. I'm not too sure. I wasn't really that, how you say, that careful to don't get any disease from the Londoners. Maybe I caught something, maybe not. Either way, we was in London. It was a nice experience. I also was in the Natural History Museum. There was a free entry to that, but you know, Vienna is just more beautiful when it comes to museums. If you have time, Natural History Museum, Vienna, look at that. Enough talking, we've cleaned everything over here. Well, we got the upper bones over here, like the upper legs, and now we're going to go down and cut off the tail. You can't really see it, and it's, I think, the most difficult part, but you just need to do it often. It's with taxidermy in general, right? If you do it often, you can do it. Went all the way around. Here are the hip bones, and we need to cut this bone over there where my middle finger is. To make an incision over here, and I clear everything out of the way because you're going to cut the end. No? With the ender dragon inside. Cut that. Cut all of that away. You need to be very carefully because that's the part where you make the most holes. So now I got the tail feathers off. Now we're going to use the thumb method again and just go down. Just go down on that, but don't pull on the skin, but go between the skin and the muscles. That's the best way. That is the neck, and over here we have the two shoulders. So I'm going to make a little bit more space over here. So we got the two shoulder blades over here. Either you can cut in there and go find a way to go through there, but you know, I do it more simply. Now I just cut it off. One other way is, so you take the wing over here and pull it forward. Take all of the body and pull it forward, like so, and then it slips out of the joint as well. Now we have the body over here. It's just attached by the neck. Everything else is detached from the body. Now is the only part where I'm going to pull a little bit, and you need to be very careful with that because it could snap, and then you need to fix a lot, which isn't that great. But I go all the way back as far as I can, and as I already told you, I'm going to make an incision over there. Like you can see, as I told before, you can't really pull the skin over the head over here, so you need to make an incision and go fill a little bit in there. It's just easier that way. I think you can't really see that much. So we make maybe 2 centimeters, maybe an inch. I'm not too sure what's that. Like this. Nah. Let's say that. That's maybe half a finger. No? We're going to take half a finger. Yeah, that should be. It depends how big your finger is, but you know, kind of get it. I got small fingers. So we made a incision kind of like with ducks. You need to do it with ducks as well. Or merganser or something like that. So there we go. We're going to put some sawdust on there because it's really bloody. Slowly work our way forward. There should be somewhere over here that I see as much as you do. It most probably going to be a little bit gruesome looking. But all good. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not that family friendly. But it is what it is, right? Some people always say, Luis, why can't you do some gruesome stuff? That's so... That's just nature. It isn't any different than eating a sausage, right? Now we're going to get rid of all of that bloody stuff. Because I don't want, definitely do not want any blood on the feathers. If you get feathers on your... If you get blood on your feathers, you're not that able to get it off again. Like so. That's okay-ish. No? If you use borax, you need to clean it out a little bit more, but I got the nice tanning solutions from Bouten. They should get rid of all of that. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, né? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm going to wash the bird with Bouten L5 detergent. Yeah, it's protection against insects and stuff like that. You want to get some pesticide in there. Use gloves when you do that. 1 liter, 40 liters of water. So it lasts a long time, né? It lasts a little bit longer. So we're going to wash that with that and going to leave that in there for 20 minutes and then we go back. Yeah, I'm going to wash that stuff. So now we're going to take a towel and get the Magpie. Flush, make that go like that. And we're just going to make it dry a little bit, just a little bit dry. Now, what you need for tanning in general, you need the tanning solution from Bouten, L1, plastic cup, a brush. My joints are hurting. And I'm yapping over here. We need L9 as well. L9 tanning solution for mammals, small mammals. We're going to syringe that in the fleshy parts. Skull over here as well. A couple of fleshy parts. I'm just going to syringe them. And into the wings as well. We're going to use L1. Since we made an incision over here, we need to brush that in as well. And that little section over there that I can't reach with the brush, I'm going to use the syringe for that. Every little skin piece, every little, how do you say that, man? Just everything. Brush in everything. And try not to get it onto the feathers as much as possible. Something will go on the feathers, I know. You don't need L1 on your feathers. Now we're going to fold up all of that skin and let it sit skin to skin for a couple of hours. I'm going to let it sit overnight. Get the suckle, plastic bag, and we're going to leave it in here for a couple of hours. Now, what does it say? The skin is now ready for for mounting. Yeah, but I'm going to let it soak in for a couple of hours, just to be sure. Good morning, guys. I'm a little bit better now, which is wonderful. Right now we're going to make the bodest. So I'm going to use this, I think it's Widow or something like that, I don't know. And fix that somewhere on here. It should be okay. I've also cut it a little bit of wiring. No? You also need wiring for taxidermy. And we need to get some eyes Little black eye shortage. There we go. To ice clay we have over here. Over here we have the Magpie from yesterday, and we're going to clean it up. And we're going to put it into sawdust and just squiver it around. Like the video, yeah, like last week's video, link is over here. No, I did also the same thing, like in the room over there. It is dried up now, so we can do the nice stuff now. Look at that, nearly dried up. I'm going to do the rest when it's mounted. Flippin' hell, man. I forgot to plug in the hot glue gun, because we need that. Make that kind of straight. We got a little point over here, you can see it, a little wee point. And we're going to plug it into all of the excrementis. Opa, perfect. Let's give it, I don't know, 15 centimeters or 10 centimeters like that. And then we're going to fix it with electric tape. If you are wondering what that is the tag for the bird. Not the tag, but the number for the bird, so I don't mix them up. Same on the other side. Go in here, if you can see it. Yeah. Move that back. Go through the heel over here. You need to turn it like this now, then it should slip in. Let's give that also 10 centimeters or something like that. Same over here. We're going to fix it with electrical tape. And with the wings, it's kind of the same. We get the bone out over here. And we go on the inside, on the, like over here. Like over here, we go down. Down on the inside. If you can see it, look, there's the wire. We go through here. Since it is going to be kind of like a flying mount, I want to go all the way back. Just like so, all the way back. And we're going to go as far down as possible. Get rid of the feathers over here. So, we've made an incision over here yesterday to clean it a little bit better. No? So I take another wire and find my way through. Now we're going to go in here somewhere and through the skull. Right there. And now that should be fine. And we're going to go U-shape it into the booty, if I find the thing here. So this here, make a U-shape. Prop it back into the booty. Like so. So it's flush. But it isn't going to work out the way I want to. So I think we need to make a little bridge, like a little cocoon, where the hot glue is going to sit. So I'm going to fill that eye cavity over here. Now we're going to fill that a little bit with sawdust, just a tiny little bit, with hot glue. And we got more hot glue. Alright, during the drying procedure I'm going to keep an eye on that, so it isn't flowing everywhere. And it is already. I get myself a broken pincer and just try to rebuild that during the drying procedure. Now we're going to rebuild the eye during the drying procedure. That damn little thing that I built over here worked out wonders. It stopped the stop the hot glue perfectly. It's a little bit hot. It's a little bit, not hot, it's a little bit warm. The rest can go over here. I also got some window isolation thing rolls. I use those for the neck now. It's easy, you can order them in different sizes, bigger and smaller. And you just plop them on there, and that's basically easy neck revolution. And the eyes over here. So they're going in the middle over here, a little bit forward. Looking forward. Over here as well. Perfect. Make a snake of clay. The camera is going to die in a wee bit. So we're going to do that fastly. Go around the eye here. With that sausage. And the same thing on the other side. Go around the eye. And shape that a bit. Perfect. Now we're going to clean our hands because clay on feathers. Now we're going to put everything back. Like so. So now I have a wonderful looking neck. And now I just need to... So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rebuild or remake the body, because I completely forgot that. And I'm going to knit that back together. That's going to be it for this video. Like and guys, that was a little joke. I made the body over here, and the head, I stitched it all back together. So now we're going to very quickly going to pop that up together, because I only have 60% on my camera. So we're going to make a little speed race over here. Let's see how fast I can do that. First in the booty, over here, all the way back. Cut it off. U-shape. Into the body. That off. That goes in here. And a U-shape into the bouton. Like so. And we're going to go over here, U-shape into the bouton. See if they're correct. They are. They go over here. You didn't saw that, but no worries. There are different videos for that. And U-shape into the bouton, into the booty. So, put that off. In here, through there, through here, and U-shape into the bouton. Like that. Are we still filming? I'm not too sure how much you've heard me say, because the camera, the battery cut off. But here we are. I stitched it up together. Everything is stitched it up, and I got a little bit of feathering now. I should work on a little better, maybe. I need to make it a little bit silenter. So now we're going to just plop it in here. Made a hole over here. One over here. That is most probably going to look a little bit better, yes. So we're going to plop it in here. It's going to look forward and down. So like that. Get it all the way back here and turn it for now. And turn it. Like that. So we get a little bit of carport. And make two holes in here. We get those two slits, so we can slit the wire through here. 1 to 4 and one is fell out because of molting. And you know what? I'm going to do all of the fixing stuff and then. Good morning, guys. It's the next day, and over here we have the good old Magpie. Now, I think I do a little bit more. There is no emotion to it. Well, we'll see. I'm going to fix it a little bit more. Yesterday I didn't have any time because I made a lot more batches now. Over here are 2 batches. It's badger time. It's badger time right now. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Like and subscribe, no? And thank you for watching. And goodbye.